High up in the sky, above the clouds, in a place called the City in the Sky, there lives a special and very advanced race. They are seen as a wise species. They are special and have been around for ages, and they even created Hyrule. Lockstin, can you show the people what I'm talking about?
Well, you really want that?
Yeah, of course. What's wrong?
I will just show you and then you'll understand.
Ugh, what the is that?
Yeah, good question. Now, how did this thing ever create Hyrule?
Well, that question has a very special answer. Now today I'm joined by my good friend Lockstin. Say hi, Lockstin, they wanna meet you.
Hi.
Let's start with taking a look at the Oocca to see if we can find any possible clues on how they could have created Hyrule. The Oocca live in the City in the Sky, but it's unclear whether they have always lived there. Unlike the Zoras who built Zora's Domain or the Hylians who built Hyrule Castle Town and Hyrule Castle, the Oocca don't seem to maintain the City in the Sky. Argorok contributed to the damage in the already ruined city, breaking bridges where many pillars had already collapsed. The city does not seem to have been designed for the Oocca, as Oocca was unable to return without the help of Link. Also notable is the fact that they have no arms, so they can't manipulate tools, but apparently they can manage writing as shown by Oocca's letter to Link. Some Oocca show the possibility of telekinetic powers, as shown by multiple Oocca walking on walls. It is implied by Shad that it was the Oocca who created the Hylians, but this is false since this was a mistranslation. The Japanese in-game text confirms that the Oocca did not in fact create the Hylians, which was a mistranslation by Nintendo of America. The Oocca created Hyrule itself after the three goddesses created the Sacred Realm, the world Hyrule's in, and the Triforce. And the Oocca did not build the City in the Sky until after the goddesses created the Hylians. But the question is, how?
Well, there is one tribe which could answer a lot of our questions. The Wind Tribe from the Minish Cap. They originally resided in the Fortress of Winds, located in the Wind Ruins in southwestern Hyrule. The entire tribe later moved into the skies and built a tower among the cloud tops, where they guarded the Palace of Winds, which contained the wind element. Before they left for the skies, this race was highly regarded by and close friends with the King of Hyrule, Gustav. The Wind Tribe is also more technologically advanced than any other community in Hyrule at the time, as they were able to make a propulsion system capable of lifting a city into the sky above a mountaintop for over a century. However, there may be a connection between the Wind Tribe and the Oocca. Both races are affiliated with the wind and live in the sky, both were shown to live on the surface for a time, and both created advanced forms of technology such as the Cane of Paki, the devices seen in the Wind Ruins, and the Dominion Rod and Sky Cannon. The Wind Tribe may have been the human ancestors of the Oocca before ascending to the cloud tops.
If we look at the City in the Sky, we can see that it has a lot of similarities. For example, the propellers. Both the City in the Sky and the tower in the cloud tops are held suspended in the air by propellers. So could it be that the cloud tops turned into the City in the Sky over time? Well, it's certainly possible. Besides this, before they left for the skies, this race was highly regarded and close friends with the King of Hyrule, Gustav. King Gustav is a former King of Hyrule. He is long dead at the time of the events of the Minish Cap. It could be that the Wind Tribe helped King Gustav with the creation of Hyrule, and that's why he's so fond of them. Over time, the story started to become more vague, and by the time the events of Twilight Princess happened, it was the Oocca that helped, not the Wind Tribe. This has happened multiple times in the Zelda series. Things get mixed up. Or maybe the people of the Wind Tribe slowly evolved into the Oocca. Now evolution usually happens to benefit the creature, so maybe they did get telekinesis powers in the process. And maybe because they live in the sky they grew wings. And slowly but surely they transformed into the Oocca. This would explain why they are bird-like beings and that they can write. It is known that the Oocca once had good contact with the royal family of Hyrule. This could be King Gustav when they were still more human-like. The tools and technology created by the Oocca ancestors are designed to be wielded by beings of humanoid stature, or at the very least beings larger than the Oocca's current forms. This could be a clue to the fact that they used to be more human-like. Besides this, it looks like the wind ruins have been abandoned for a long time, indicating that they have been in the sky for ages. This would fit perfectly with the fact that the Oocca left for the skies around the time the Hylians were born. It also looks like the people of the Wind Tribe aren't Hylian, which could mean that they were around even before the Hylians.
Another option is that the Oocca created or helped with creating many of the divine structures across Hyrule. And by doing this, they could have influenced Hyrule. This is supported by the fact that the Dominion Rod, an Oocca artifact, was stored inside the Temple of Time, which was always considered to be a sacred place to the goddesses. It should be noted that when entering the Temple of Time, Oocca mentioned that the temple housed the technology of their ancestors. Similarly, the claw shot seems to be an Oocca artifact, since one is located in the City in the Sky. If this is true, the Oocca may have influenced the Zoras, as a second claw shot is located in the Lakebed Temple. This could mean that the Oocca did not directly create Hyrule, but instead were so highly advanced that the Hylians thought of them as gods, basing their mythology and culture off of Oocca leavings. The Oocca could therefore have created Hyrule by giving it its identity. An example of this is sky writing. It's similar to Hylian writing, meaning some of the language the Hylians learned may have been adopted from the Oocca.
The Oocca are tricky. There are multiple ways how the Oocca could have created or influenced Hyrule throughout Hylian history. So Lockstin, that top 10 Zelda theories video is up on your channel, right?
Yes, there are all sorts of Zelda theories created by tons of different people all over the internet. So in this video right here, we take 10 popular ones and summarize them completely. It's a lot of fun. And I hope to see you all there.
Great, you watched the entire video! If you want to watch more, click the annotations on screen right now, and don't forget to check out Lockstin's video, the top 10 I did with him, and why not subscribe? Then you won't miss any videos, you won't miss any fun stuff, any live streams or anything. So, that's good. So do it!